numbers. So we go in here to the work together, and it says we want to endorse these 3 endorsements. We had 3: the blank endorsement, special, and restrictive. So it says for each situation, report their appropriate endorsement. Instead of writing our own signatures, because the computer won't do it, we'll write student signatures. I already did this one. So when it says write a blank endorsement, we write the student signature. That's just writing a check. So you just sign your name. Somebody writes you just a check, you sign your name. Then there's these things called special endorsements to Clara Kwan. So what's happening is we are transferring the ownership from, if somebody wrote us a check, we're transferring it to Clara Kwan. So what we do is we write pay to the order of the person's name, Clara Kwan, and then you would write your name or your signature, but what we're going to do is write student signatures for our signatures right now. Do not write below, and we're not going to. Okay. So blank endorsement, just a regular signature. Special endorsement, you write pay to the order of to whoever you're signing it over to, and then your signature. And then the last one is restrictive endorsement for deposit only. So usually it's a stamp, but we're typing it out. For deposit only is a restrictive endorsement. We write the account of Grantsburg Accounting, that's who we're writing it to, and then your signature. Usually this is a stamp. But restrictive endorsement for deposit means for deposit only. So when you see a special endorsement, you're paying to the order of. When you write a restrictive endorsement, it's for deposit only, and then the account of who you are, always ending with your signature. Okay, those are the 3 you can use your notes and your old problems in this book. So it's not that you have to memorize them, so to speak, but you'll get the hang of it. Next, then we have these check stubs. All right, so record the balance brought forward. So what they normally tell us to do is we're going to record a check. Looks like we have 2 checks we need to record. I'll do the first one, and then we'll leave the second one for you to do so that we can make the video quicker. What we want to do then is prepare this check stub. It says balance brought forward on check stub 151. So this means we already know when looking at that we're not a new business. We've been around. This is check stub 151. It says balance is $2,145.88. It says we made a deposit on June 30th. And we're writing 6 here for $316. So then we add these 2 up to get our total, 2,461.88. So that is coming from these instructions here. Okay. Then it says prepare check 151 to A1 Computers for repairs. You can, but we really aren't supposed to be doing it over here. We want to first record it here, because if you record it here, then you might tear it off your perforated edge and not have your records. So it says first 148. We got to type June, Jun period 30 instead of June. Tells us there. Who are we writing this to? A1 Computers for repairs. Sorry. So that's all up and above. Then you're going to come down here. We don't have anything in other they haven't told us about. So we just dropped the subtotal down. And then the amount of the check is 148. So we put the check number there. We have the total. So we subtract those. And you end up with $2,313.88. Okay? So that is the check stub. Then you come over here to June 30, and we write the check. We wrote it to A1, and it's not coming up, which is fine. But usually it comes up. And you would write 100. We got a cap line, 100, sorry. Can't type. 48. We put the dash there with 48 and 0 over 100. Okay. What is this for? Repairs. And then you usually sign that with your name, but we're writing student signature. Okay. And then you go through and do this exact same thing the next time through. Okay. And I will stop the videos because that's going to be the same thing that you'll do. You just follow the order. If they have a deposit, you write it. If they don't, you just drop the subtotal. If there is no other, then you drop the subtotal. Then you subtract the check, and then we write the check. That's the work together.